Howdy, howdy. How are you? I'm gonna. I'm. I'm fine. I. I vowed to myself. I vowed to myself. I was like, Pokemon Snap is so cute and so nice. I want to bring like really happy and positive energy to it this week because I was a little toxic croak last week, and I've had a really bad couple of days. uh and so I'm going to do my best. If I veer into toxic territory, feel free to accost me for my photography skills and get me back on track. be like hey, that doesn't look like a 4-star picture. Get it together. And that will recenter me and stop me from ranting about work or other other unpositive, negative things. Gotta get at least one picture of your thumb. Is it your thumb? I feel like I thought it was usually like my pinky finger that got stuck in photos back when fingers were still very prevalent in photos. I feel like it's less so now. I feel like people have figured it out now that everybody's a photographer to some extent. Um, yeah, sorry I was late. I had a work situation. I don't know if anybody else is in this boat, but the majority of the people who look at and give feedback on my work have absolutely no idea what it is I do and how I do it. And so I get a lot of feedback that is like either impossible or nonsense. And they also don't really like understand the terminology behind what I do, and instead of like asking me what things are, or sometimes they will ask me and I'll tell them, and then they just don't like write it down, or they don't bother to like listen or remember. And so the feedback I get tends to look something like, well, could you make the thingamabobber a little more flubbly wobbly? And I'm like, I don't know what the fuck that means. I'm just like, what the goddamn hell are you talking about? Thank you, Sparkster, for the super chat. And and so the other thing is that part of my job is very like resource intensive on my computer, and so I've told them before, I'm like, this thing like is really heavy on my computer, and it usually takes a long time to like for the computer to basically spit it out at the end. And so like if you need me to do this type of project, you can only schedule me for like one a day, because it eats my computer and I'm incapable of doing other projects of similar size or caliber, because like it's my computer's already busy enough with one. I can't do more than one. And I've said this. I've worked at this job for over like 7 years. I've said this, I feel like once like every other month in those 7 years. Today I had 8 of the projects scheduled. And I was like, what are you talking about? And I actually like tried. I gave it the old college try. I was like, I'm gonna just like try to get this done, and because I know that I'm just gonna say it and they're gonna say, oh yeah, we'll remember that for next time, and then it's not gonna happen, and so I've like given up. So I was like, I'm just gonna try and make it happen. Of course it didn't happen because I can't bend time and it's not possible. And so I got to the end of the workday and I was kind of coming up on stream time, and I was still trying to make this thing happen. And I was like, oh, they're gonna be so mad at me for not getting it done, like, when it says it's supposed to be done in my project management software. And then I was like, I don't care. I just clicked out of it and was like, you'll get it when you get it. It's not my problem. Like, I had, well, the other thing is, like, I can't really, what's the word? I can't like look at the project while the other project is like working, I guess. And so sometimes, like, I get feedback and I look at it and I'm like, okay, I kind of see what they're saying. I'll go in and I'll look at it once this one is done. But when, you know, they do 8 in a day, I can't do it. I can't, like, do it early enough to come to them with questions. So when I got to the 8th one that I had to do today, and I looked at the feedback, it was all sorts of hoobly woobly. Can you I'm trying to think of, like, a really stupid thing. Like, can you check the headlight fluid, and can you give it a little bit of gas, and like all this stuff. And I was looking at it and I was like, I can't even ask them what they meant by this, because like, it's the end of the day and everybody else, well, not everybody else, but like the people from from their department tend to leave early. So I was like, there's not even a way for me to be like, what does this mean? So I was like, I can't even, like, there's a really good chance if I just, like, tried to do it tonight, that I would be doing it wrong anyway, because their feedback was nonsense. So I was like, I'm gonna frame this like I'm being efficient and, like, trying to be communicative. Unlike everybody else. Like, until you can use, like, proper terminology, like, I literally, I can't, or, like, you know, if you don't know the proper terminology, like, have a meeting with me. Have, like, a 15-minute meeting where you explain to me what you want, and I'll write down what you want in the proper words, and then I can do it no problem. But when you just leave me, like, a bunch of notes, which make no sense to anybody who's, like, actually doing the work, it's not effective. So I was just like, I'm gonna go in tomorrow and be like, sorry. But your bosses need to watch Office Space. Can you scrog the hymn blow? So how the plumbus was made. Punch up the graphics on level 3. That is exactly the feedback I'm getting. I'm getting feedback that is punch up the graphics. And I'm like, I don't know what that means. My favorite feedback is when somebody hits me with, yeah, I just wish this part was a little different. And I'm like, that's cool. What do you mean? I mean, I'm not even gonna send them an email, because they'll be like, oh, well, you sent it after hours. Of course I didn't respond. And I'll be like, yeah, that's crazy. I was working after hours because you booked me for 8 projects in one day of the type of project I'm only supposed to have one of. None of it matters, though. I've brought this stuff up so much and nothing ever changes. Or, like, when it seems like it's gonna change, when people get serious about it and people start getting, like, educated on what it is we actually do. Like, inevitably, within 2 months, they stop doing it, and then when I complain, one of the people from the other department is like, oh, well, they're so busy, they don't have time to, like, learn all the ins and outs, they're not doing it every day. And I'm just like, okay, so fuck me, I guess. Send them back the theme from Too Many Cooks. That is also a factor. There's a note in a Fallout 4 DLC on a soda company about the CEO talking to their flavor science people, and he's like, make it taste like Maine. And And the scientist was like, what does that even mean? Make it taste like a lobster and pine trees. And like the slightest hint of like a little gravy, but like not heavy gravy. Over some potatoes. Can you punch up those photos to 4-star? Understood. I'm trying to get all my toxicity out of my system right away so that we can enjoy the game being nice and fun and not be mad the whole time. I'm drinking. What am I drinking? I'm drinking bubbly. It's a newer flavor. I usually drink kind of the same flavor and over, but I picked up strawberry sunset bubbly this time. And it's pretty good. I like it. It's a little like sweeter, I guess, than other bubblies, but I don't mind it. It's yeah, it's like I kind of like the ones that are like a little bit not like a zing, but have like a little, like I like the coconut and lime because it's kind of equally like it's got the gentleness and then the zing. This one's a little bit more all zing, but I don't mind it. It's nice. It's nice for like a change of pace. He actually stuffs it full of random fish and crustaceans. Well, I think he did the right thing. Let's see, where were we? I can't drink energy drinks. I can't drink energy drinks. I didn't really like internalize at the time. Oh yeah, it's gonna be nighttime when we go now. I didn't really internalize it when, like before. Like, I would have energy drinks now and then, especially when I'd be at a convention or something, and I was like, I gotta keep going! I would have an energy drink, and I was mostly fine. Like, I felt a little manic, a little twitchy, but I didn't feel bad. The first time I felt bad, the Red Bull girls, like, the girls who, like, they're, like, super hot, and they have, like, a Red Bull can-shaped refrigerator backpack. They used to come to our office because they would go around to just like game company offices in the area as a promo, and they would just come to our office and give out a bunch of different Red Bull flavors. And I took a couple one time, and it was like a really, I think it was coming up to E3, and so my schedule was super messed up. Like worse than usual. And I was like, oh, I need a little pick me up, I need something to keep me going. And so I had like 2, maybe 3 of the Red Bulls throughout the day. And then I went to drive home at night, and on my drive home, I just felt like I was having a heart attack, and I was like, maybe I don't drink Red Bull. Maybe that was a terrible idea. Look at the size of that fridge. It was like very, like I got home and I just drank a bunch of water and like laid down, and like I couldn't sleep because I was so like, but you drank way too much? Yeah. I mean, yeah, that was definitely the problem, but did you die? It felt like I was dying. There was one E3 where my schedule was so messed up leading up to the show that I got like super, super sick. And I had a 102-degree fever, and I asked my boss, I was like, I have like a 102-degree fever, like I probably shouldn't come to E3, right? Like, I think I stayed up too late for the last couple.
See a whole new side of Pokemon at night. Watch for differences in their behavior.
I think I stayed up too late for the last couple weeks. I think I need a break. And he was like, no, we really need you there. And so I went. I scanned stuff. Woo! So I went. And I made it. Oh wait, he did something cute, didn't he? How do I turn the camera? Oh, I can turn the camera faster if I use both sticks. Damn, I probably did something cute. Oh, I'm pissed. There we go. And Caterpie. Do you guys know that the Tumblr, the Caterpie Tumblr? Probably not Tumblr boys. I will admit I'm a Tumblrina. But only of like very specific, I consume very specific things on Tumblr. There's a Tumblr with the username. I'm sleeping there. Oh, it's Pincer! He's cute! No, the Tumblr Caterpie is really, really cool, actually. Wait, I'll give you the full history of the... I'll give you the full history. Yeah, he was like, I really need you to come. And I was like, okay. And so... Oh, they're sleeping! They're so cute! So I went... What was that? So I went, and I actually made it through like the whole show without falling apart. But then we got back to the office the night after the last day of the show. And now we get to see him instead of just his tootsies. But we came back to the office and everyone was like unloading the equipment. And I went inside and I was like, I'm gonna just sit down for a minute. And I sat down. I sat down next to like one of our conference room tables and I just tipped over and fell asleep under it. So everybody came inside and I was just asleep on the floor under a conference room table and they were like, Maple. Maple, we gotta get you home. So my coworkers actually did drive me home. They were very nice about it. Who, that's the sound of the police. Where's the... Another crystal one. Ah, cute!
Hey, do you copy? We just picked up a huge energy reading near you.
You used your sacrifice knob to be there too. That may in fact be true. But yeah, my coworkers like drove me home and they were like, go to sleep. I hear Combi have trouble talking to even each other. Some say Combi can't communicate. Papa Moose and Mama Moose love that show. They bring it up to me like all the time, like anytime I do anything like remotely like antisocial. It's not at the same level as Lucky Star where every 5 minutes they're like, yeah, like that girl with the blue hair. It's more rare, but they bring it up a lot. We've got a lot to discuss, but first let's get your photos evaluated. Yes, let's. How bad did they actually need you there? To be fair, the security at E3 is... Security at E3 is, like, completely useless. Like, whatever they're paying those people, it's way too much. So, that day, the day where I went back to the office and passed out under a table and they had to drive me home, That day we actually we hired some cosplayers for our booth. We hired some booth babes, and one of the girls was like, you know, doing her job, waving at people, being nice, passing out stuff, directing them to our booth. And this really creepy British YouTuber, like I looked him up and he had a decent following, but a really creepy British YouTuber was like being really weird to her and kept taking pictures of her without asking, and then he started trying to like upskirt her, and I got pissed and I chased him. Because I was like motioning to security. I was like, get this guy out of here. And security was like, oh, he's not hurting anybody. I was like, he's trying to upskirt a girl at our booth. Like, what is wrong with you? So I chased him. Because I was like super high fever, delirious. And I was like, I'm gonna get this guy. I don't know what I thought I was gonna do when I caught him. I was like a dog chasing cars. But it did intimidate him enough that he did leave and he didn't come back. And so they did need me. They did need me that day. So it was probably actually pretty good that I was there. Alternatively, they aren't being paid enough to care. I mean, even if I was being paid in like Skittles and I saw a dude trying to upskirt a girl who's just trying to do her job, I would do something. They're just the worst. They are very good at keeping devs who don't speak English off the show floor when they have meetings. Oh, are you speaking from experience? I was gonna say they focus on the wrong people is the problem. Like they do a really, really intense security job in some areas, and then like when there's somebody actually acting up, they don't do anything. It's like very Rip Bozo. Oi, governor, don't chase me crumpets out of the hurdy-gurdy. Yeah, it was something like that. Yeah, I wish I could remember his name. It was something really British. It was like Top Hat Gaming or some shit like that. He had like 100,000 subscribers. Like he was a guy. But I just remember, yeah, I just like, so obviously Horace is, I'm assuming that by they keep devs who don't speak English off the show floor that you have encountered that. I've actually encountered that too. We had a situation like that. Because we had a Japanese game dev guy who came and he was doing interviews. He was giving interviews to journalists inside, like in the... It's so funny because you look at the booths from the outside and you're like, oh, these are like just big facades and they probably have like a closet or something that people keep stuff in. No, a lot of the booths actually have like a full conference room inside of them and it's just like hidden from the outside. So there's like, when you walk by the booths, a lot of times there's like game devs giving like full interviews to journalists or whatever, and they're just inside of a booth that looks like a mountain or something. It's really weird. But we had a Japanese game dev guy who was supposed to give interviews to some journalists that we had set up for him, and he came without us because he wanted to try driving in America. Like he had his license and everything. He wanted to try driving in America. And so he's like, oh, I'll drive to the conference. Like, don't worry about me. I'll come from my hotel. And then he got there and they were like, we don't know you. And he was like, I have like an industry badge. I'm with this company. And they were like, the show floor isn't open yet. And he was like, it is open. Like my company's all inside right now. And somebody had to go rescue him from security. He wanted to drive in the US. That was my reaction. I was like, why would you want to do that? When will you play Azure Lane? I don't know. I was thinking of doing like I've been getting behind on my Azure Lanes. I'm trying to catch up right now, but I was thinking of doing another like, let's look at my MOBA gay accounts type of stream, because I have a lot of progress in some of them. But yeah, we've had that. I've had people get kicked out who were working for us before, even though they had like all the proper credentials. They were just kind of randomly kicked out. I got kicked out one year. To be fair, I wasn't supposed to be there, but I wasn't doing anything bad. Like, I was just hanging out. Yeah, I've just seen people get... Oh, I got kicked out of a booth one time. No, I mean, I got kicked out of E3 when I legitimately wasn't supposed to be there. I was borrowing somebody else's badge. So that was fair, even though I was behaving. But, I got kicked out of a booth illegitimately. Like, I had a badge and everything, and on one of my breaks, I had a break during the day to go get food, but I had brought my own food with me because I hate the convention center food, and it's all like, it's like $25 for a slice of cardboard pizza, and I was like, I'd rather not. And so I decided to use my break. I threw my food down. I decided to use my break to go visit some booths of games that I was excited about. And a certain big company, a certain very large company had a no booth babes policy, even though they themselves had hired a bunch of women to like run their booth, and they were ostensibly booth babes. And they were like dressed like the what you would think of as a booth babe, but they were like insistent. They were like, oh, they're not booth babes. But they had like any other booth babe from any other booth is not allowed in our booth. And I was literally just dressed like, I was dressed for my company. I was like in like our t-shirt and everything, and I went to this fucking company's booth to play their game that I was excited about during my break, and somebody came over and was like, excuse me, we have to ask you to leave, like we have a no like other booth babes policy or whatever. And I was like, I'm not a fucking booth babe, I'm literally just a woman. Like, I was like, are you just kicking women out? Like, I'm just wearing a t-shirt. And I was like, they have to be kicking other chicks out. And like I said, they had booth babes themselves. And I was talking with one of them when like they came over and told me to leave, and we were having a really good time talking about the game. And so she had seen my t-shirt obviously and knew where I worked, and she came and she found me after, and she was like, I'm so sorry about that. She was like, I don't know what the fuck that was about. So I don't know if they were just like sensitive about like women who are in like other companies' t-shirts can't be in there. No, like you don't even understand. Like, I was not, this isn't like a, oh, I'm so beautiful. Like, when you're working E3, you look like shit no matter what. Like, you look like you haven't slept, like you haven't showered, because you probably haven't. Like, that's why I was so confused, because I was like, I literally look like I stood up out of my grave to get here, and you're kicking me out. But like, that's why it was so insane. And I was like, they have to just be kicking out any girls who are wearing like company t-shirts. Like, it must just be they see a woman in a company t-shirt and they're like, that's a booth babe, get her out of here. But yeah, no, the actual booth babe who was working there came to my booth later, and she was like really nice, and we hung out for a little bit, and she helped me like fix my hair because I looked like shit. The actual booth babe helped me get closer to her level. But like, that's what the security is like. Like, they're just like completely they make no sense whatsoever.
All right.
You're just like every second you're just like, I don't know what's happening around me. buddy of mine almost got kicked out because his last name was Butts and the door person thought it was fake. To be fair, when I snuck in, my badge said my name was John, so it was fair that I got kicked out for that. My response was, when she said, "Is your name John?" I paused for a minute and I said yes. And then she said, "Really?" And I said, "Why would you think it wasn't?" And then she escorted me out. He's so cute. I would have thought that him with like the fire under his feet would have been more. Oh, it's a 2-star though. Good way to get kicked. But yeah, it's and to be fair, I did not see any other women in that booth other than the people who worked there when I got kicked out. So there's a very good chance they were just kicking out, like, they were just like, "No women." The CEO of the company got up on the podium in the middle of E3 and said, "America is sick and tired of women." And I went, well, that's the thing, it's like when I went back and told my coworkers what had happened, so they were like, "Oh, you're back pretty early, like, did you get in and out that fast?" I was like, they kicked me out for being a booth babe, and they were like, "Huh?" Like, it was like perplexing to everyone. Maple John Alcesia, last name Arbuckle, God, I wish. I'm trying to... This is a 2-star, but he's asleep?
Nice work.
Size is better though. Yeah. Oh, that's close. But we'll keep the pretty one.
A new
Male
discovery.
Sona name is Jason. Yes. Jason, Maple Jason John Alcesia. But yeah, like, that's what the security there is like. Like, it's
Nice work.
it's completely arbitrary. Like, people, I had a guy try and steal shit from our booth, and I had to stop him and kick him out myself because security wouldn't do anything, and I was like, "Oh, so stealing is okay, but like, all this other random stuff isn't?" Codename Maple JJ. Your placement is looking good. Centering your subject balances the photo well. I probably could have gotten closer, though. Oh, he liked this one because he's got the double.
Great timing.
How's that? Is he digging? Is that why it's fascinating behavior? I wish he gave me an explanation, because I want to know, like, what's the difference between it. I also wish if I had... I know this is, like, countering how the game is designed, but I wish if I had a 1-star photo of a Pokemon, and then in the same batch I had a 2-star, it would let me, like, get both ranked, so I could fill out both sections. John Jason Maple Alcesia, his name is my name, too! And that's the other thing, is like the security, yeah, like Horace said, they're all at the door and they never move or do anything other than try and keep people out who are legitimately supposed to be in there. But sometimes you'll just like walk by like a game dev, like, who you feel like should have security, because you can tell that people are like kind of acting up, and he'll just be like by himself. Like when I saw Shigeru Miyamoto eating donuts and lemonade, like there should have been security there to slap it out of his hands. Where were they?
Nice work.
This is a good like stanced up photo. The size 2000. Like, do your job. Protect him from himself. Really? Was that the best one?
Discovery.
It's just the ass shot of Combi.
Nice work.
Direction could be better. No kidding. I see. Or Terra. That's a good one.
A new discovery. Nice work.
Stop upskirting Combies. I wish that I could find that guy's YouTube so I could like call about, do like my experience with British top hat gamer YouTube man. Post it. It'll be like, who's this? Oh, it's the weird bitch who chased me, Eddie. Yeah, we had a LE display for an upcoming game that was supposed to be like, oh, check out all the sweet stuff you get in your limited edition. And there was like a little trinket that came packaged in with the LE. It was cool. But people could come up and look at it, and it wasn't behind glass or anything. It was just like sitting out on kind of a pedestal, I guess you would say. So people could check it out and like flip through and look at stuff. And I just happened to turn around while I was standing there, and I saw a dude pick up the trinket and slip it into his pocket. And I was like, and so I went over and I tapped him on the shoulder pretty aggressively, and I was like, no, dude, take it out, put it down. And he was like, oh, sorry, I thought it was free. I was like, what are you talking about? It's like one thing sitting on a pedestal, the obvious display. Oh, I thought it was free. I'm gonna go shoplift a bunch and just use that as an excuse.
A new discovery.
Do you know how many people that could describe? No. I don't really engage with a lot of flesh tube. My flesh tube consumption is like pretty minimal. It's like Game Grumps. The convention security of this gaming place nearby has the priorities to check purses, make sure you have a pass, and that's it. I can literally put all the food and drink and other illegal in bag. Yeah, we weren't supposed to bring in food, but I did. I hid it. Alright, it just got really windy and it scared me. He knew. Yeah. Yeah, no problem then, bud. Carry on. No, I was like, please leave. Why am I getting all these? I feel like I got a better shot than that. Why are all the butt shots the best ones? Your placement is looking good. Are you sure? Yeah, when I go to conventions, I don't really bring a bag because I don't like dealing with security. So I usually only try to bring, or if I do have to bring a bag, I make sure I'm with like Papa Moose, who always has a backpack, and I'm just like, can I, put my shit in your backpack? And then you can deal with security, because I feel so violated when they go through my stuff. I'm just like, and I did, so that I've started I've started making special backpacks, like specifically for conventions, so that I don't have anything in there from before. It's like fresh. Like I pull it out at the con and nothing is in it, and I only put in stuff that I need for the convention so that I know he's not gonna find like, I don't know, like my Dramamine from the flight or something and be like, what's this, ecstasy or something? The professor seems to have a preference. But yeah, I've started, well, I really like making, like Ida bags now. So I had one for my, my anime husband and, one half of my OTP at the time. I made one for him and wore that. And then, was it last year? No. It was the year before last. I had a Pikami. I had a Pikami Ita bag. It was a yellow. I got a yellow Ita bag, and I put the I can't stick my tongue out, but like that picture. I put that as the background, and then I had all like my keychains and pins for her in the window. Your anime husband, yes. But the thing is, the year that I went with the Ita bag that I made for my anime husband, I was standing on the escalator, like heading into the convention to meet up with Papa Moose had got ahead of me, so I was by myself. And I was standing on an escalator, and these two dudes were behind me on the escalator, and one of them was like, I could hear them talking, and don't fucking out me, Horace. And I could hear them talking behind me, and one of them was asking the other, he was like, yeah, I've seen a bunch of these backpacks like this, like, what is this? And the other dude went, it's just an excuse for women to engage in consumerism. Horace, did you delete your comment? Escalator, I hardly know her. Yeah, he was like, it's just an excuse for women to engage in consumerism and just it's just trying to get women to spend more money and go shopping. And I was like, I'm right here. Like, what a weird thing to say. I was like, oh my god, he has to slap the puss away. It was so weird. But nobody said anything about my Pikami one. Everyone was cool with that. Then he pulled out a podium on the escalator and he said, Americans are sick and tired of women. You're the king of weird dudes talking about your bags? That's true! Wait. Horse, were you there for Worlds? For League? Or maybe I just told you the story, I can't remember. It was so long ago. I went to a League of Legends. I went to Worlds one year. Well, I went 2 years, but 1 year was literally just me and my friend got in his car and drove to Vegas from Los Angeles and then drove home that night in order to see Worlds, and it was the most chaotic trip I've ever had in my life. But then when I went to Worlds like more properly and not like Mad Max version of Worlds, yeah, I had a like Louis Vuitton style bag, but all of the little icons on it were like little cute pixel, like a potion and a sword and like stuff from games. And this guy he was kind of far away, and everyone was mostly inside already, so it was pretty quiet and like not a lot of people around. He came walking right up to me and looked down at my bag and he went, oh, from far away I thought you were like one of those really stuck up girls, but from up close I can see you're cool. And I was like, what the fuck does that No, dude, if I had a real Louis Vuitton bag, it just means I have money. Then you got up close and realized I'm broke. That's what you're saying. Oh, but he's so cute! I gotta save this one. I love this pose. He's like, paint me like one of your French binoofs. If that dude said that any other way, he might have had a fifth of a point about the bag. The fish and I have formed an uneasy alliance against women. Oh, this one has to be better because I can actually see his cute little face. Oh, yeah, it's a winner. It's a winner. Whoop. I like its little tootsie though. Yeah, that was one of the weirdest like comments I've gotten on a bag ever. But I think about the dude with the consumerism thing a lot. Oh, this one counts? I thought I took a picture of this before and he was like, I don't care for this. Oh, does he care now because it was nighttime so it was glowing? Nah! Imagine the Pokemon behaved differently this hour. Keep up the good work. Thanks. As big as possible. By the way, thanks to the progress you've made in your research, I've got something to report. I'll fill you in once your photos are squared away. I think you'll be pleased to hear this. Yeah, I think about that eat a bag guy like every day. I'm just like, damn. What a lady killer. I like that Pinsir's stuck in the ground. But we need this Bidoof shot. Oh, it's such a banger. Oh, I forgot to give you guys the Caterpie Tumblr lore because I got distracted by talking about E3 and my bags. Give me one. Let me get through this lore. What is this, Westworld?
Something incredible has happened. Here, take a look at this.
What is it?
Here's the thing.
When you got near that field of flowers, I picked up an incredibly strong energy reading.
Also,
Its source seemed to be moving too, if only slightly, which suggests that what we've got here is an Illumina Pokemon. Oh, it's the glowing guys, right? We can't be sure yet, but I suspect so. I wonder why it showed up. Did you do anything special? I took banger photos, that's what I did. I also doubt that it appeared when it did by chance, so I think you should be the one to investigate the area where that reading is coming from.
What?
Doesn't look like anything to me. I want to go see too. You can watch through the monitor with me. Wow, shut her down. Please head out as soon as you're ready. Okay, so the Caterpie Tumblr lore. So if you go to the Tumblr, which is, it's just called Caterpie, it's a really, really cool Tumblr that posts a lot of like kind of rare retro images. Like, I literally don't know how she gets them. There's like a lot of retro scans of like game manuals or game boxes or like old magazine, like retro game ads. It's mostly games, retro games. She has some retro anime stuff in there, but it's like a lot of just like cool scan. It's like an old one of those sites of old that just had like a scans section and it's a bunch of cool shit. It's just that. And yeah, she just posts cool retro images, and we are just now getting to the Tumblr thing. yeah, it's Wednesday. It's Wednesday. If you want me to stay on track, you gotta get to me on Monday when I don't stream. But yeah, it's really, really cool. And so I followed Caterpie way before she was a like retro scans poster. She used to just post like super chaotically. Like she would just post like screenshot bunches from like early 2000s reality shows like I Love New York. Like ones where somebody would be fighting with New York and then be like, my mom says I look like Beyonce, and then New York would freak the fuck out. She would post those and she would just always tag them with like key smashing and then the tag legendary. And I was like, I like this girl's energy, and like it was all that and posting about how much she loved her girlfriend, and I was like, there's some good energy on this Tumblr. It's a very positive and chaotic place. I'll follow. And that was before her name was Caterpie. And then at some point, all of a sudden, I was like, wait, where did that person go? And I was looking for her, and I was like, oh, she changed her name to Caterpie. Interesting. And then I looked, and she had kind of like rebranded as a retro like game scan person, which I was like, you know what? I like this content too.
Oh, right.
Oh, it's its own thing. The Illumina spot. I was like, she literally just rebranded from like one type of content that I enjoyed to another type of content that I enjoyed. So I was like, Caterpie, I'll stand forever. So yeah, if you like really cool, and like she posts stuff where I'm like, I've never even seen this before.
That's definitely where the reading was coming from. Do you see or hear anything?
Oh no. Oh, is this gonna be like a boss battle? Like the Mew? Is this gonna be like Mew from the original game? Oh, it's Megani. Woo! Cute!
That Meganium's the Illumina Pokemon! Quick, get its picture!
Yes, sir. Can you look at me? Oh, it's giving me that coy look. Big chunk. Are you familiar with Big Meganium? Are you familiar with Illumina Meganium? What? Oh, I do have limited film. Probably chill. Yeah, if you're a fan of like cool old retro scans and you use Tumblr, I highly recommend. It's a good Tumblr. I mostly use Tumblr now to like find write-ups, because that's mostly what it's good for now. There's one girl on there who's like, I would argue she's on my level for Dragon Age lore. She's like trying to what's the word? She's trying to archive the entire like Elvish language, which is pretty dope.
The energy reading is gone too. Let's chat when you get back.
So I mostly use Tumblr for that. But I occasionally try and find like some good chaos there, because I feel like that's what it's made for. Or maybe not what it was made for, but where it peaked. 41 photos. I did get the Crystal Bloom though. Oh man. Let me see what it does with auto. Really? The side one was his favorite? He didn't like one of the ones with its eyes open from the front? What? There's a 3-star one in here. I just realized you can sort by star levels. Why wouldn't we do the 3-star one? If we have it. Pick a butt shot. Wait, why are there certain ones that are... Oh, you cannot select photos in which the Illumina phenomenon isn't shown. Oh, so it has to be doing the glow. I getcha. Well, I think this one is better. Are we sure that he always picks the best photo? No, he's picking that one! Oh. don't know what to think. Now he's picking that one over and over. It's changing! So is it... Does Auto not pick the best photos? I thought it did. Maybe I've been playing wrong this whole time. Panic!
A new discovery.
Oh, look at the pose. Look at the size! There's no way the other one would have lived up to this. Looks nice and big. Wow, thank you. And we got another Krista Bloom. Very good. This one's more like accurate. Yeah, I got bamboozled. That was an easy level up. Cha-ching!
Oh,
Look at that, you've hit a new stage in your research. Keep an eye out for changes, no matter how small. Best shot. Nice pose. Gentle wonder. Cell shaded. Oh, you can cell shade things in your filter now. By the way, now that we've got that Illumina Pokemon info, I've got something to report. I'll fill you in once your photos are squared away. I think you'll be pleased to hear this. Oh, these are pretty cute. Oh, look at this one where it's sniffing the flower. Yeah, I have a good Tumblr story after the lore.
You're back!
I love whenever that Audino rolls through.
Uh-huh.
That was amazing, right? Wasn't it gorgeous? Wasn't it huge? And was it saying something? Easy there, Rita. Take a deep breath. Look who's talking. You are practically dancing, Professor. Ahem, moving on. There's no doubt about it. That Meganium was an Illumina Pokemon, just like the legends.
Wow.
Remind me what the legends say about Illumina Pokemon again, Professor? Didn't they supposedly save Lentil from a huge disaster a long time ago or something?
mm-hmm.
So the story goes, yes.
Also,
Illumina Pokemon were also said to have distinctive patterns and to glow with unusual light. Sounds like our new friend.
right?
Yes, to the letter. I'm convinced the events in those legends really did happen. And discovering the true history of this region could be the key that opens up all our research.
Oh,
Hang on, wasn't there one more important thing you were gonna mention, Professor? That's alright, it's pretty late. Let's pick up the conversation from here tomorrow. According to a wiki, we'll automatically choose a snap with the highest score for each Pokemon. If you already have existing snaps for a Pokemon, using the auto-select feature will submit new poses, starting from the highest star rating. Huh. Good morning, did you manage to get some sleep? Now, as Rita already told you,
Here's the thing.
I've been preparing to launch an ecological survey spanning the entire Lentil region. And no sooner had you arrived than we suddenly found an Illumina Pokemon.
Huh?
You think there's a connection, Professor? I can't be sure yet, but fascinating things are bound to happen if you come with us.
really?
Really? Well, you know, maybe look at the Eevee in the back.
Jeez.
For a scientist, you sure can be vague sometimes, Professor.
But...
Still, I think it's a good idea. It'll be way more fun with you along.
Right.
Well, there you have it. Ready to officially join our research team?
well?
Yes!
Excellent. Well then, let's make it official. With a team badge. Yep.
It's like you were born to wear it.
All right.
Well, what are we waiting for? Adventure awaits. Do they have other people? Do they have other people in their team? I need to get a couple more things ready first. Aw, come on. Just a little bit longer, alright? I promise it'll be worth the wait.
Right.
I'll explain next time you're headed out to do some research. Yeah, yo, badges? Can I have 7 more of these bad boys? I want this house. I like this big window, shaped like a Pokeball.
Hey.
I was just gonna say I wish that Blockbuster was still around so we could print our pictures. There's no way to print your pictures in this one, right? I still have my stickers, my printed stickers from the N64 release that you had to get, like, you had to buy a card so that you, like, saved. You brought your cartridge in and you put it in the machine, but then you had a card that had, like, Pikachu or Bulbasaur on it or whatever. And then you put the card in there, and I think the card had, like, credits on it, and that's how you printed your stickers. They should have, like... I feel like that would have actually hit, because nostalgia is very big right now. I feel like that would hit pretty slick if they did, like, a pop-up. Like, come... I was gonna say it would hit pretty slick, like, come print your new Pokemon Snap pictures. But I remember hearing that Pokemon Go Fest or whatever was, like, the most chaotic thing that had ever happened to New York City, so maybe not. Oh yeah, new titles. Your info. Pokemon. Photos registered 25, Pokemon registered 23. So, oh, I must have 2 photos of somebody. I gotcha. Schmap and objects of interest. I'll put your photos of crystal blooms and historical objects in the objects of interest pages of your photo decks. As you do more research, you'll get more pages, so stop by to check historicals. What's historical in here? Someone at my school ended up buying one of those Blockbuster Pokemon Snap print stations. How? And are they willing to sell it to me? What's their price? Everybody has a price. Dark Knight I'm still level 1 on. But we got level 2 of the Lumina, so maybe I should do both of those. Let me do this again to see if anything changed. There's Meganium, there's the Crystal Bloom. Oh, I'm not selecting it right now. I'm in the I'm in the lab. Secretly the $1 million man. I mean, for the Pokemon Snap print stations, what happened at Pokemon Go Fest, I just heard that it was, like, very chaotic, and there was, like, a lot of people, and, like, maybe they should have planned collecting that many people in one space a little bit better than they did.
Alright.
Now that you're a full-fledged team member, I have something for you that'll come in handy. eBay has listings for $7,000. What can I sell? What can I offload? I don't even know where I would put one of those things. I could sell my car. As for the explanation, would you do the honors, Rita? Yes, sir. Is it just me, or have you been getting me to do a lot of more work lately, Professor? Oh well, time to explain like the great assistant I am.
So this is...
This is a fluff fruit. They grow here in the lentil region. They're sweet and tasty, and they make a great snack for Pokemon. Oh, we're finally getting fruits! They may look just like regular apples, but they're way lighter and softer. They'll probably make a Pokemon's day if you toss it one of these.
All right.
Let's get you some practice. So she's telling me I can't bonk them on the head. Like you could in the old game.
You can throw a fluff fruit by pressing the B button. Give it a try.
Lines were long. What, people couldn't get the event exclusive Pokemon for being there because they couldn't load into the game at the venue? Oh my god. Sorry. That's crazy. I mean, I didn't even think about the cell tower component, but I guess that would play a role. Getting ahead of the apple assault.
Get a bite. Who doesn't love a little snack?
He's so cute!
You can move the pointer around to aim your throw. It's the same as aiming your camera. Just move the left stick to give it another try. Take a few more practice throws.
Get it.
If you want to throw farther, aim a little bit higher.
No. I want him to come closer.
He's
He's so cute!
might not be interested. Maybe they're more cautious and hungry. All right, that should be enough practice. Don't forget what I told you, okay?
Okay.
Right?
Pretty easy, right? I think that should be all you need to know. So I guess now we just wait until the professor gives us the green light to move on. Oh, I've got an idea. You should try testing out Fluff Fruit and taking some more photos in the meantime. The professor says there are all kinds of ways to use it.
Hello.
Finished explaining, I see. Thanks, Rita.
Mm-hmm.
I've got one more thing to tell you about for now. I thought it would be handy to have a quick way to share what we see and learn in the field.
Now then.
Are you too familiar with Lentalk?
Oh?
It rings a bell, I think.
Yep.
It's a communication tool folks here in Lentil use. Rita, let's say you notice something exciting in the field. You can send a photo and a description over Lentalk. I can use it to send things I notice on the monitor, too.
Huh.
That sounds super fun.
By the way,
Look for Lentalk messages in the top right of the screen at the research camp and elsewhere. They ought to help. Yeah, my, oh, he can do requests now? Oh, they must come in the Lentalk. Shockingly well done. Have you seen which Pokemon is scorching these fruits? I'd like you to try to catch the culprit in the act, if you wouldn't mind. It's gotta be Scorbunny, right? So he gives you gifts. I believe I can fly. It's showing me people from online. Butterfly scale attack. Here to take Pokepics. Me too, Rin. Oh, there's a bunch. Good night, Law! Wonder what it looks like when Torterra yawns. Aren't you curious to know too? So I need to get him yawning. Sometimes Florges seems to gather natural powder from its surroundings. Would you mind getting a photograph of the striking behavior? I was watching, I was really craving playing more Pokemon Snap after last time, so I decided to go back and rewatch Koro-san's playthrough from a couple years ago. And when she got to this section, somebody in chat just said, "Biblically accurate angel." And I was like, oh no, I can't unsee it now. When Meganium gets to this spot, it starts looking around kind of restlessly. Do you think it's looking for one of its friends? Oh, maybe there's a friend there now because I got to level 2. Is Florges like gorgeous? Oh, Florges? Florges. Florges? Yeah, the Tumblr thing I was laughing about the other day is I was on there, I forgot what I was looking for, but I was looking for some sort of write-up from a while ago, and I wound up stumbling upon this girl who was like losing her entire fucking mind about a fan fiction that she couldn't find anymore. And she was like listing out all these details from it. She was like, it was like an OC insert fan fiction, and it had like all of these details, and she was like, I remember all of these details because these are all things that I hyperfixate on, and I have never found another fan fiction that checked all of my boxes like this. And she was like, I'm gonna die if somebody doesn't find this for me. And I was like laughing, but then I looked in I was like, I need to know if she found it, and I looked in the notes, and somebody was like, hey, check out, I bet you'll be able to find it if you use this thing that somebody else came up with. And I went and I looked at the post that the person linked to, and like they have made an entire archive of like every single fan fiction on Archive of Our Own. Like there's this group of people who are just archiving every single thing that gets posted, even if it gets deleted. Like they have it in this giant archive that you have to use like actual like archive sifting tools to find the right, and it's like it's like an enormous amount of gigabytes of just text. And they had like a full walkthrough on like, you have to use this special tool to like sift through the archive and find what you want, and then you have to use this tool to download it, but it's gonna download as like this archive file format, so you need to have something that can open that. And I was like, holy shit. And they were like, we know that sometimes people use the Wayback Machine for this stuff, but some of the fan fictions are not in the Wayback Machine, so this is our way of making sure that we have everything. And I was just like stunned. I was like, I cannot believe what people have gone through. And then I like silently looked at my bookmarks and I was like, there's an awful lot of this has been deleted in here. Should I download these tools and try to sift through? Oh my god. All that for a one-page fanfic. Yeah, women are amazing. I'm obsessed. My favorite fanfic story is the one where this guy and his spouse / GF are arguing about okay, I know immediately which one you're talking about. It's one of my favorite like fan things, like because I'm also a huge Criminal Minds fan, and so it made me laugh extra hard. I have a feeling you'll find something new. I am getting that feeling as well, Professor. Yeah, this basically like basically this guy is like, I've been arguing with my girlfriend, or maybe it was his wife, I don't even remember now. Like, I've been arguing with my wife for like weeks because she insists that there's like a spin-off book for it, or this, like a sequel to it, and she has all of these like really intense details about it, and there's like a werewolf involved in a summer camp, and he was like, she has like a lot of details, so she has to be basing this on something. Like, she's not making this up. But I'm pretty sure that there's no, like, spin-off. Oh. What's that? He was like, I'm pretty confident that there's no spin-off. Or sequel to it. Can anybody, like, please try and help me out with what the hell is going on? And so then he just gets this comment that's like, oh boy, I'm pretty sure she's talking about this very specific fan fiction which is a It Criminal Minds crossover, where they go to a summer camp and like there's a werewolf, like all the details are right. and he's like, I'm like very confident that this is what she's thinking of. Whoa, I didn't see who he was looking for. I also didn't see anything new, but I don't know if I was like looking in the wrong place. Ancient ruins. Did we see who he was looking at? Who's he looking for? Who's he looking for? Who are you looking for? Yeah, an It Criminal Minds Omegaverse fanfic. And so, yeah, he, like, this dude in the comments is just like, oh boy. So, I think it's a It Criminal Minds crossover. Here's all the details. I'm pretty sure this is what she's thinking of. And so the guy came back and was like, so I asked her, and if it could be an It Criminal Minds crossover fanfiction, I asked her if it was that, and she said no, but she didn't say it fast, if you know what I mean. And then he's like, wait, but I gotta ask, like, how did you know? And the dude comes back and is like, because I wrote it. And he actually, like, or it might have been a woman. They actually, like, they had it privated at the time, and they went and unprivated it just because it was getting so much attention. They were like, okay, you guys can read it. It's fine. I think the wife was like super embarrassed, but she was also like, I'm kind of glad that we figured out what the hell I was thinking of. I think about that thread so regularly. It's absolutely something I would do as well. I was like, I understand. Wait, I can show him all of them now, even the ones where he's not glowing. I don't know if a close-up face is better, or I'll go with this one. You forgot the part where the guy who wrote it named the specific camp name. Let me just... This is one of my favorite... I have like screenshots of it on my phone. Girlfriend confused about it. Yeah. Here it is. It's in What's That Book? Here, we'll do a live reading. Tagged as solved. Help solve a fight with my girlfriend. Book with monster clown that can turn into fears, but not King's It. I say it's not King's It, she says it is. We've been disagreeing about this on and off for a year because she keeps bringing up scenes and going on about how good they were in the book, but I've read it and those scenes aren't in it. She says I read it too long ago to remember. Fair. It was a while, but she read it over 5 years ago too. Scenes she remembers that I don't remember in the OG book. It was set at a school camp during the kid bits, and there were adult scenes too, 20-something years later, but she doesn't remember them because they weren't as good. The kids are different ages ranging from 5 to 20. There's a demon clown thing hunting them, and it keeps turning into the things they're scared of to try and eat them. She remembers a scene where there was a rabid bear and one of the teenagers set it on fire using hairspray. At the end, the clown is a female and there's eggs, and every kid in the camp ends up ganging up to try and beat the clown to death with rocks. There's also a bit with some weird werewolves, but she's less certain about that. She remembers some scenes that are definitely from It too, like the fridge and Bill's bike, and the bullies lost in the sewers, so I'm pretty sure she's mixing up It and some other book. I need to find the other book or we're both going to die mad about this. We need closure. Sorry if this isn't the right place. I don't use Reddit, but I'm desperate to solve this. I need to be validated. She asked me to add this edit of things she also remembers, even though she said she wants nothing to do with my search since she knows she's right. These are all quotes. The little guys died first and it was dreadful. There were so many horrible scenes in the camp bathroom. King, she says. The author, as of yet unknown, I say, must have something against public bathrooms, and by the time I was done reading, I did too. Someone died so enthusiastically they painted the wall with their insides. At least one person, maybe more, was described as unzipped by the time the clown was done. There were at least 2 horny scenes. Look how she can say this and still think it's King. The man is like 80% horny scenes, 70% scary scenes, and they're usually overlapping. Hey OP, does your GF read fanfiction by any chance? She says no, but she didn't say no fast, if you get what I mean. Very suspicious stuff. And now she's giving me guilty looks. If she's been telling me how good some random fanfiction is for the last 12 months while thinking it was the OG, I'm taking my pajamas and going home. Haha, hey, this is awkward. Hate to break it to you both, but I think she's mixing up It with a couple of fanfics. I can't link them because they're locked behind a privacy wall, but one is an It Criminal Minds crossover. Most of what you've described, though the details aren't quite right, and their werewolf thing is a different Criminal Minds fic from the same author. Ask her if the camp they were at was called Camp Moribund, if you need evidence for your validation. I can't believe Gabby has done this to me. She left the room when I told her it's a fan fiction, and then she came back to ask how you could possibly know that, and now she's left again. I think you got it. She wouldn't be so mad otherwise. I know because I wrote them, Lamau. It makes me laugh so hard every time. Just for getting like insanely mad and leaving. I can't believe Gabby's done this to me.
All right.
We're both going to die mad. There were like 2, I like how she's like trying to justify, but well, there were like 2 horny scenes in it, and he's like, that's not, that Steven is not kingy. That is not Stephen King. He would never only have 2.
Perfect timing.
I see, it's having a nice meal. Perfect timing. Whoa! Is that the highest score I've gotten yet? Let's go. I still think the other one's better.
A new discovery.
These are some ancient ruins on Florida Island. Excellent find. Aren't these incredible? Can I go in them? We're drawing closer to the center of an ancient mystery. I want to know the rating on that fanfic. I think they posted it. You are the best thing to ever happen to my relationship. God bless your socks. I will die telling this story to my children's children. I'm so happy I could cry. Sorry if my post sounded like it was dragging your horny scenes. I'm sure they're tasteful. Thank you for devastating my girl's emotional well-being. She needed this. Where's the... I swear they posted the link. somewhere in here. What's so funny is other people are coming in and being like, oh my god, I've read your fanfiction before and I love it. If we make a few more discoveries, we may reach some new frontiers. I mean, it's funny because there's a lot of, like, authors. Like, I know George R.R. Martin is, like, George R.R. Martin hates fanfiction. Like, he hates it. But I feel like more and more people who are eventually becoming published and, like, producing stuff that a lot of people really like are like, oh yeah, you know, I wrote fan fiction before I was a published author. I feel like that's just becoming more and more, like, it's a way that people are, like, discovering authors that they like. It's like, oh, like, I read their fan fiction and now they've moved on to publishing their own stuff. Like, I guess I'll read it because I love their fan fiction. Not believe any writer would hate fanfic. I don't remember why he said he hated it. Like, he went on, like, a rant about it at some point, maybe multiple times. Anyone know what that one book was called? Where there's a moose girl infiltrating some kind of laboratory? That sounds like King to me. But yeah, I don't remember why he said he was just like, I think he thought that it was like creatively bankrupt or something. And he didn't like when his characters were used in fan fiction because he was like, oh, you don't know the whole picture, and it's like I forgot what it was. I just remember he like went on a whole spiel about it. Let's get Torterra yawning. What was it? Torterra yawning and can I check my requests when I'm in here? But at the same time, I'm like, George R.R. Martin, maybe people would write less fan fiction about your books if you could, you know, put a little hustle. You'll pull... Continue. Oh, they don't have the requests in here.
Good luck.
Guess I just gotta get good. Oh, he's so cute! I need to get a Torterra yawning. Can I take a picture of this? If I ever worked on anything big enough to have fans, I'd be over the moon if it got people to write fanfics. Do you think the Mega Man guy feels that way about your fanfiction? What the f- Hungro? Gotta go! Oh yeah, they want to know who's roasty toastying the apples. Oh, the Caterpie. Cute! I forgot I can toss apples. Oh, yum. Come on. We have to bonk. Do nothing if I bonk him from behind. Is that a yawn? Forgot I can bonk people. Forgot about the bonkitude. Guida show. The last big fanfic of his work had a pretty terrible ending. You know what? I didn't notice them the first time! Cute. What am I hearing right now? It's been almost 20 years since started reading George R. R. Martin's released 2 books. Oh. He's mad at me. I played too much. Maybe these guys will be on for me? Didn't in the old game you had like a speed up option? Wonder if I'll get that eventually so I can like shoot ahead the snaps I want. Cute, cute!
Alright!
Yeah, I'm like, George, if you don't want people to be writing fan fiction, give them, you know, put a little food on their plate. Alright, let's... This is show. Oh, I do have a 2-star for this. Hey, are you telling me... Are you telling me this banger shot is a 1-star? That's fine. I need a 1-star anyway. Ain't nothing. I think my other shot of Tangrowth is kind of questionable as well. This one I have a 2-star for. I'm gonna go for the 1-star. Told myself I'd finish the books before I watch the show. I don't know if you're ever going to see the show. People gotta read something, George. He got a better shot. He's so cute. Is he yawning in any of these? Getting bonked. I like how most of the cute photos there are just, they count as him. Maybe that's a yawn? It's a better shot than the butt shot, at least. Little Peach. Oh, cute! I don't know if they're gonna be better, though. Maple collecting Nidoran pics. Hello, Joe. We got... Right now, we got Grookey pics. None of these are 2-star? Are you kidding? Wait, do I not have a Grookey? Wait, I do. Allegedly. Or I don't know. I have a 2-star Grookey, but not a 1-star Grookey. The Grookster. That looks good. Do I have to select a? Does it give me more points towards leveling up if I pick one from every single? Maybe it counts all of the XP, so I should.
Now then.
A 1-star photo, that's new. I think this was a 4-star photo in my estimation. Woo! Diamonds.
Nice work.
I can't even see it in this photo. When you're framing your shot, be careful how you position the Pokemon's face and body. Got it. Thank you.
A new discovery.
I thought I took a picture of it. Didn't we see it? like on the ridge or something last time and I panicked and took a photo? Did it not count that? Placement's looking good. Can't see his face though.
Nice work.
New 1-star photo. Great job getting the Pokemon to look straight at you. Yeah, this one
Nice work.
ain't gonna live up. He's not looking at me. Caterpie. A new 1-star photo. Let me see how it counts the XP at the end here. Oh, please be yawning. It seems full of vigor. Does it? It looks like it's fast asleep. Which is it? The more Pokemon you get in a photo, the more insight it gives us, so that's gonna be the other one. Next, we've got Pidgeot. There's something gallant about it, don't you think? I do think this one's gonna be better. Not a butt shot. This one's gonna be better. Huh? Oh, it is. He's power napping. Napping with vigor. And Grookey.
Nice work.
New 1-star photo.
Nice
It
work.
exudes a strange charm. Man. Obliterated. Yeah, that's... Alright, now let me see how the XP comes out here. Do the points correlate to the picture points?
Alright.
It looks like they kind of might. That looks kind of close. So I should just be entering photos even if they aren't better than what I had. Another step forward for our research. I bet Pokemon in the area are getting comfortable with you. Now maybe they'll yawn for me. Where does this guy fall on the Charmy Bee Ocelot spectrum? He's more on the Ocelot side of the spectrum. His assistant...
You can do it. Just focus.
I'm just saying that no one has ever seen her and Charmy in the same room together.
Well, look who it is. Todd.
Hey, Professor. It's been a while.
Wait, isn't he from the original? Is this Todd, Mr. Todd Snap
Now
himself?
then.
From the original? He's a professional Pokemon photographer. His work takes him all over the world. The GOAT! Are you the one that caught an Illumina Pokemon on camera? Way to go, that's a big deal. The very same.
And so?
Todd, did you bring what I asked you to? I sure did. You're a lifesaver. Now we'll finally be able to set out.
Huh?
Is this guy a friend of yours, Professor? An old travel companion, to be precise. He's been helping me plan our big survey of Lentil, too.
Huh.
No kidding. Whoa. Back in Snap 1, this dude looked like a war photographer. Oh, is that the new pod you put together? Reminds me of the good old days.
Okay.
But hey, let me see those Illumina Pokemon photos.
Wow, you've
Todd's
really got
like-
an eye for this.
Todd's like, I photographed wars. Who
Back
is
off, kid. Get your own mentor.
who? He's got a badge. He's part of the squad. Does Todd have a badge? Todd, where's your badge? So you're the new teammate, huh? I'm Phil, Todd's #1 student.
Okay, now.
Easy there, Phil.
Well,
I'm tempted to take part in this big ecological survey myself, but I have another idea. How about I send Phil with you instead?
Yep.
I'm fine with that if you are, Todd.
Awesome!
Yes, awesome.
However,
You can be my stand-in for now, but don't forget, I'll need that badge back eventually. Aw, fine, but if I take a super cool photo, I get to keep the badge.
And,
So yeah, what's an ecological survey?
Okay. Now that you're all here, we can get started. Listen up, team. I'm going to give you a breakdown of the survey. Now then,
This is Florio Island, our home sweet home. The circled spot right here is our camp.
also,
But this survey will take us past these shores. And this will be our first session. Wait, we go to other islands?
Hey, so
Why are we starting there? I've detected a spot there with high energy readings. The Neo 1 should be able to teleport to it.
wow.
This island showed up in the travelogue, right? It certainly did. Captain Vince wrote that when he saw a glowing Pokemon there too, in fact.
come on.
Come on already, let's get this survey thing
Agreed.
started. Fair enough.
anyway,
First, enjoy your first in a century adventure into the wilds of Lentil. I was gonna say, yeah, Todd did some stuff. Yeah, Todd knocked a Charmander into a volcano. Perchance a Magmar or 3. Who else did Todd kill? Who has Todd killed? You guys know that Hanson song?
thanks.
I forgot how it goes. I just remember the lyrics. And I know how she died. And every time I heard that, I was like, who did Hanson see killed? Like, what like murder case are they holding out on? Fonja Jungle. But I have requests. Hold on. Oh, they've added so much more. Hard won happiness. Pidgeot's cool, but it's kind of distant. Think it'd warm up to you for a fluff fruit or two? Okay, so I need to feed Pidgeot. In the comfort and safety of its own territory, even the wariest Pokemon will let its guard down to eat a tasty fluff fruit, so I gotta be feeding people. I didn't get the yawn. There's a Pokemon that sleeps in this area. Perhaps it would show itself if there were other Pokemon nearby. Hoothoot's hidden foot. Have you ever seen Hoothoot's other foot? You should try to get a photo of it. Do I need to bonk him with an apple, maybe? There's a Pokemon that's nowhere to be seen most of the time, but at night it sleeps beside Torterra. See if you can find it. What is it? Maybe I should... hold on. That one seems easy. Maybe I'll do a daytime run. Just because I want to see how the requests work. Give me a sec. I know you want me to go to the new place. Give me a second. Yeah, what else did Todd... I remember you had to bonk a lot of stuff. You obviously had to hit Mew in the head multiple times. Which is pretty brave. I feel like they really... Just the way that the language around the fluff fruit makes me feel like they're trying to get ahead of the bonking situation. Don't you guys want food? No? No food? What about these buffaloes? Really? Are you sure? Yeah, see, that was like a gentle love tap. Don't you want fruits? Fruits! Anything in the water? You used to be able to, like, throw stuff. Oh, did I miss the scorching?
Yep.
Did I miss it? I'm a fool. Do I have like a, what's it called? One of those really far away lenses so I can catch things in the act like that? Oh, was that a good one? Phil, go back to school. Let's get some apples in the water. See if I can't lure them over. Don't you guys want some apples? Some snapples? Oh, he wants it. Rookie! Oh my god! Oh, maybe I should have thrown an apple. That's a good call. See, this is where I thought I saw the tang growth. Am I crazy? Ooh! I saw. Ooh. I always saw it already. Maybe we didn't know what it was though. Want some fruits? Get a wiggle on.
Oh, really?
Really? Cute. Really? These guys like, oh, maybe I can get the pollen situation. Where is it? Is that a different color?
It's time.
Get the pollen. It's eating the apple. Maple does love her a normal type Pokemon. Do you fucking know what a knitter is? Exposed!
Alright.
Are they not normal poison? They're just poison! They're poison.
How was it?
Don't disrespect Nidoran in this house. Alright, these are all 2 stars. Didn't get any 3 stars. Oh, this one's pretty cute though. They're all fighting over the apple. Oh, I got my first 2 star. It's enjoying fruits. We have like a little toxicity in our Pokemon. Thought they were ground poison. They only become ground when they reach their final evolution. The first normal poison type is Graphii? Am I pronouncing that? Is that the one that looks like it's wearing a hood? Emolga. Oh, is this my first Emolga? I'm failing at Emolga. Oh, it's so cute. I don't know if it's gonna be better, but it's cute. This one. Bidoof. Oh, I finally got a 2 star. Oh, he's so cute! It's the one with the really long fingers. Ah, I see. Oh, I finally got a 2 star because he's jumping. Wurmple. Star. No subject. Need to figure out what is burning the fruit.
Now then.
It's Dodrio looks awfully strong. Oh, the pose. The size isn't as good though.
Great timing.
Thank you, thank you. Wasn't collecting pollen though.
A new discovery.
Next is a Molga, a new addition. That is not a good photo. I'm so sorry, Professor. I know. Still a 2-star somehow. Next is Grookey. What a charmer!
Nice work.
Having a nice meal. Oh, it's so cute. I don't think it's gonna be better though. No. I'll save it. It's cute.
Nice work.
It looks curious. What about, I wonder? Probably had 17 apples floating around it. Emolgus. Bidoof! Next we've got Bidoof. It's a 2-star photo. That's new. Oh my god, I'm amazing. Specifically at Bidoof photography. I specialize in Bidoof and Bidoof accessories. Next is Magikarp. It's 2-star photo. That's new. What fascinating behavior. Photographing from different spots might help you get better angles on Pokemon. Wormhole. A 2-star photo. That's new. He's snacking. Cute. Let me save. Let me save the Grookey. And the Bidoof. My god, he's so cute. I want to know who's scorching the apples. Really, I just want to see what it looks like when a request gets filled. I'm just really bad at focusing up and getting the request done. Alright, let's try one more time. I will be aiming for that spot. I won't get distracted. I'll be good. Don't sneeze, Don't sneeze, I need to stay focused. Go away.
Take care.
Are they scorched now? I don't think... They do look kind of scorched now. Bouffalant, not right now. I'm on a mission. Or anything like above? Maybe I do just need to toss an apple into them and something will pop out and be like, ah! That's cute. Oh shit! There's a Molga. Oh, it's chilling. Not understand. just want to know what happens when you finish a request. You guys like? Oh. That answers that question. You let Pichu eat.
Oh, really?
God, oh my god! Can I get an apple on these dams? Am I supposed to know where the...
Oh,
Honey. Yeah, I know about the fruits. Keep telling me about the fruits. I'm aware. Can I bonk? No, this isn't a bonk-friendly game. Oh, we got kind of bonk. Professor Mirror, give me the nitro. I want to Fast and Furious this. Maybe I can get the pollen situation? Oops, I need to bonk it. Oh, it's orange this time. Wanna gather some pollen, perhaps? As a treat?
It's time.
Yo, bonk on TurboGrafx 16. Wanna gather some pollen? Oh my god, it waved! Just wanna know what finishing request looks like. Please. Gather some pollen.
Hello.
Welcome back. Mind choosing some photos for me? I don't know which. That's a 2-star. I like that this one is counted as Dodrio. Pichu. That is a good one. Vivian. Oh, that's a 3-star. The wave. Alright, I guess I'll go to the new place. Maybe he'll give me something that lets me rewind time so I can see who's toastying the apples.
Nice work.
A 1-star Molga, that's new! Oh, wait. Did you say photographing from a different spot might help you get better angles? How? A break would help? Yeah. Yeah. Next we've got Dodrio. It seems full of vigor. Oh. No, this ain't it. We've got Pichu. It's a 2-star photo. That's new. Vivian! It's from behind. I don't think it. Oh, maybe! Nope. Gorgeous.
Great timing.
Is that my first? No, I got a 3-star Meganium. I think this is my first 3-star non-big boy. Feels so balanced. Alright, we'll go to the new place. See if he'll give me a break. Or the NOS. Look for behaviors that Pokemon only show when they're with friends. I just want to know what a finishing a request looks like if they're like, nice job, and give me stuff. Go to the jungle. Welcome to the jungle. How about the re-snaps? Ooh! These Crash Bandicoot. Moon Sweet.
Enjoy your first time on Bella Silva Island. It really is a jungle out there. Keep your eyes peeled and your camera ready for Pokemon. Good luck.
There's so many.
Awesome!
Oh, picky pick. Turn around. Metapod, Doko. Doko! Oh shit! I missed it! Whoa! Where was Metapod? Did you guys see Metapod for like a second? I'm missing so many things. There's too much. There's too much. There's more Krista Bloom. Chabak. Look at me. Look at me! Look at me! He looks so sad! Missed a scan early on. Wait, what's that? Some fruits? Oh. More ancient ruins. I feel like I'm missing so much. There's so much happening. What? Cute. Magikarp underwater. Uh-oh. I'm running out of photos. I do need an ammo upgrade. Oh, what was that? What was that? Did you guys see that? Oh, it's another picky pick. Does not care at all. Feels like there's gotta be something in the cave, right? Dirty. Dirty. Why isn't a female quagsire called a quag maiden? Go home.
Hello.
That was your first crack at this course. Tell me about all the Pokemon you saw. Give me more film and I will. Sorry, Professor. I'm too excited. I'm too jazzed about the adventure. That was a 3-star? Honto. Not great shots. Not my best. The beautiful photo bombing. The photo bomb's only a 1-star? Got the back of his head. Wait, really? I only got 1-stars of these? I feel like I got some real bangers. They were all 1-stars? This one. Chabok. It's a 2-star. Got Magikarp underwater. We sure this is the best? Well, how is the one with 2 where they're clearly visible worse than this one? I feel like this one's the worst of all. Why was that the one that was picked? Yeah, hi, Lazy! Uh-oh. I can't pick this? Cannot select photos in which the Illumina phenomenon isn't shown. Oh. It's not glowing, so he doesn't care. Got it.
Now then.
Anyone remember back when people would yell, "Go home, you're drunk," randomly? Yes. And not so randomly. Boom, sweet!
A new discovery. Nice work.
Oh, I really nailed it on the size. Boop. Cute!
A new discovery.
Can't believe this is a 3-star.
Great timing.
Not a great 3-star, but a 3-star nonetheless.
A new discovery. Nice work.
You could barely call this a photo, but thank you, Professor.
A new discovery.
Beautifly. New addition
Nice
to
work.
our research. Nice placement score. Your subject's dead center, so it all feels balanced.
A new discovery. Nice work. A new discovery.
Do people pronounce this Lipard or Leopard? I think that was the best one. I don't know if the other one would have been better. This one's
A new
not great.
discovery. Nice work.
Looks like it's been bopped by something. I wonder what. The one that sounds funnier.
Nice work.
Really? Oh, I guess it is the 1-star. My other one was a 2-star, the one where he's jumping. I was like, is it really better? But it's definitely better than the one I had.
A new discovery. Nice work.
Looks like it's been bopped by something. Looks like it's been bopped by depression. Ancient ruins.
A new discovery.
These are some ancient ruins on Belusilva? Yeah, what you thinking about? Quagsire stuff. 35,000 points. Hope your next trip goes just so. Can't you give me this 5,000 points as a treat? Lentil research team. What fruit?
I remember.
By the way, if you like, I can start uploading standout photos for you. They deserve to be seen widely. Photos I upload would be added to your collection online. On your page, they'd be marked as my favorites. You change whether you'd like me to do this by going to settings and turning auto upload photos on or off. Interesting. Is he gonna give me nighttime, or do I need to get to level? Oh, do I have more requests? Making a splash. Have you seen Quagsire jump into the lake? It'd be great practice. Try to photograph it at just the right moment. But how? How? I am the worst at completing requests. Maybe I should try. Yeah, will they give me night, or I probably need to get to level 2 first. Noteworthy behavior? Sweet! Yeah, I probably need to get to level 2 for it to give me nighttime. I want to see if I can actually complete a request. I have one dream. Maybe he'll torch the apples at night. Maybe whoever it is, food preps at night so he has some snacks during the day.
Look at this.
I discover something new here. Kick! Do it again! Do it again! Do it again! Yes! Oh, they're all watching him! They're like, what the hell is this? He's still so far away. Damn. At least I can get a shot of his face this time. Urkra, don't you want to take a little snack? A little snackaroo? Yeah, get to schmunching. No, don't run away! No! How did I get him to come out that one time? There's a Pokemon that doesn't come out except to... except to sleep among the Torterra. That was anything. Oh, they finish their dam. What is this? Sylvia! Wake up! Wake up! I actually went shiny hunting the other day. I don't always...
That's great!
I don't usually do a lot of shiny hunting because I don't have the patience for it. Other than my shiny Drowsy, which I wanted so that I could match with Koro-san. I need to get his other... Don't do it again! Do it again! I got it! Yeah, I don't usually do a lot of shiny hunting.
It's time.
But I did the other day because I was kind of in the mood after doing the raids. After blowing everything up with a Sylveon, I was like, I kind of want to do some shiny hunting. So I went and I got, what did I get? So I already had the shiny Vaporeon from Prinny, and I got a shiny Leafeon and a shiny Glaceon, and I found a shiny Espeon in my in one of my older games that I was able to upload. Using outbreaks or isolation hunts. I was using outbreaks for Leafeon and Glaceon. I tried to do Sylveon, but well, first I tried to do Eevee because I was like, oh, it'll just be easy if I can get like a couple of shiny Eevees and I can evolve them into whatever, but I wasn't getting an outbreak, and I was like, okay. So I went for the other two, and then Sylveon, I was just kind of like, oh, you know, not a lot of fairy types spawn around this particular location, so I'll eat a sandwich with fairy encounter and fairy sparkling power and hope that I can get it that way, but it was not efficient, so I wound up giving up. But I did get Leafeon and Glaceon. Leafeon, they were both really hard because their shiny versions look exactly like their normal versions. So I was actually scared at first because I was like, oh my god, I hope I haven't accidentally killed one that was shiny and I didn't notice, but I did eventually get the shiny version, so it worked out. See, I'm at home on this course now. Go ahead and choose some photos for me. Well, I just don't know how to get it. Oh, look. Okay, so this must be the request. I just don't know, like, the best... I don't know the optimal way to get a shiny Sylveon. That's the thing, is I like to know, like, the optimal schmoove. Oh, these are three... This is a 3-star. Yeah, I'd like to know how to be more optimal. That is not Bouffalant. 2-star. This might actually be bad. Oh, it's my first 2-star. This is a 3-star of a Pidgeot? Am I a joke to you? Oh, so it tells you which photo. 4 stars? It tells you which photo serves the request. Like that, it looks like a tiny Dodrio is jumping on his head and knocking him over. This is 4-star this time. I knew it. Sylveon! a shame you missed the event where they had EV outbreaks all over the map. I know. I wish I was smarter. I still need a 1 star, so maybe I'll pick that one. 3 stars for some reason. I don't think that's gonna be any different. Okay. So let's see how the requests work. That's what I'm most curious about. It's Score Bunny. It's a 3-star photo. That's new.
Timing.
The placement is looking good. Centering your subject balances the photo well.
Nice work.
Wait, did he change my Photodex photo? I thought it was him like oh, it's for the 1 star. I get ya. Well, the new one is obviously better. I keep forgetting that they count it differently depending on how many stars.
Nice work.
This one is really cute. Blew it away. So cute. Bidoof! What a cute Pokemon. Yeah, I don't think this ain't beating out anybody. I just thought it was gonna give me something for looking at his dam. 3-star Pidgeot. Looks happy, doesn't it? Take care to get the Pokemon's face in the photo. He admits he can't see the face. How does he know it's happy? Hang growth. I think this one is a lot better because you can actually see his face. Yup. Murkrow. 4-star photo. Seems to be enjoying its meal. Fantastic. Request complete. Hoot hoot! 3 stars. I love Dodrio jumping on its head. You can see both its legs. What a rare sight. Hitting your subject smack dab in the middle of the frame will improve your placement score. I was trying, man. 4-star. Wait, this is a 4-star Torterra? This isn't a 4-star Score Bunny?
Nice work.
Don't understand. I don't understand, Professor Mirror. Got Magikarp. It's a tad unusual. Looks like it's fast asleep. Nope. Sylveon!
A new discovery.
Not a great photo.
Nice work.
What? Another request complete? Insert.
Nice
1-star photo is new. Diamond! All my pincers are diamonds. 3-star Dodrio, again, from behind, but it's fine. Whatever you're into, man. Why is it Why is that shot diving? Whatever you're into, man. Man, you really gotta grind out the levels. If you keep this up, we'll learn all kinds of new things. Dam completed. You discovered a route that leads over Bidoof's Dam in Florida Nature Park. A route? You received the research title Dam completed. You know why.
Oh, exciting!
Let's see what they said complete. Does he give me any? Oh. Aha! I see you found where Murkrow likes to eat. Oh! There's that elusive foot. Now that's, oh, so you get like designs for your, okay, that's something you don't see every day. Well done. Oh, okay, so they can give you stuff. They don't always give you stuff, but they can give you stuff. There's a Pokemon that's nowhere to be seen. Good detective work. Perhaps Sylveon's soothing aura is what allows them to sleep so soundly. Does it say ahead of time if there's a gift associated? Oh, it does. Okay, so the scorching one gives you a gift. That one doesn't. It doesn't. Oh, are you gonna give me a gift? No. So it's just a scorching one that gives you a gift. I guess otherwise it's just like, yay! Get away. Boba Fett, no! Sarlacc pit! Is... Shoutouts to Apple Zach, whose quote is, "An apple a day is not enough." Boba Fett, no! What am I looking at? Okay, so that's a pincer? It looks like a pincer with its mouth open. And he combined a bunch of stickers to make Boba Fett and a tongue. Oh my god. True art.
Whoa!
You have something to say? Or are you just gonna tell me that you didn't notice me?
Oh, right.
It said you found a new route over Bidoof's. Oh, I see. You see how there's like a figure 8 in the middle of the route? It looks like I like branched off and went down a different route for that. Okay. Let's do the jungle one more time because I missed one of the scans because I was so focused. heard that quote today in a doji.
Good luck.
I'm so obsessed with Todd being back. I feel like I can get... Those guys must show up later and I just totally missed them. Or maybe I need to be level 2 so that they act differently. Oh, it was this thing. I was supposed to scan the web. Not go closer to that. The silk looks very tough. There's slacking. What if Metroid Prime 4 is just Metroid Snap? Oh my god, brother. What, like you just go around taking pictures of things instead of fighting? Or you go around scanning like crazy? That's just how I play Metroid Prime now, so... What? Why'd I stop? That doesn't really change anything for me. Wait, he in my way?
Oh, really?
Ooh!
Whoa! Can I get him to jump into the... But the picture showed him with a... whatchamacallit? Showed him with a mudkip. The classic meme. Take a pic of all the babies and sporbs. Whoa, whoa. There's gotta be something up there. That looks so, like, photogenic. Ah. Meme moose. I know it's memes. I'm still recovering the other day. I forgot where it was or who it was, but I definitely heard somebody use the classic pronunciation meme. And I was brought back to a simpler time. Oh, that was a good one. I won't be cursed by my recessive memes. Oh, he jumped in and I missed it. I wonder if there's shiny Pokemon in here. If you hit like a certain level. A certain level in the yes, I know. Like there's gonna be something up on the cliff. That's the impression that I get. And there's gotta be something in the cave, obviously.
Great job.
Live on as the dominant May. Big Chungus. 3.4 seconds is all the time that Big Chungus ever existed. And yet he lives on as the dominant meme. exact quote. I remember not knowing what he meant by it. He said MGS could stand for meme, gene, and scene. So I never even thought of pronouncing it as meme. I still hear like more slightly offline people pronounce it as meme sometimes. And I never know like what to do with myself when it happens. I'm like, do you correct them? Do you sound kind of like a dick if you correct them? Like, excuse me, it's meme. Very important knowledge for you in your day-to-day life, I'm sure. You gotta be so grateful to me for correcting your pronunciation of meme. That's only a 1 star, really? I guess I got a 2 star, so. That's good, but that's fine. Cursed genes. The Wranglers. Thank you.
Let's do this.
Let's do this. Bon sweet? Calming,
Nice work.
isn't it? I see it's in flight. Nice work. Keep it up. Oh, I didn't even notice. The size is so much worse.
Nice work.
My first 2 star.
Nice work.
It looks curious. What about, I wonder? Like, I need more of those apples. I know you have an infinite supply.
Nice work.
Slacking. I don't know if this is gonna be better. I mean, it's slightly bigger. Oh, wow.
Nice work.
Yeah, I don't know about that one, Chief.
Nice work.
Nice work. All I like, I know that the original Pokemon Snap was like kind of voiced. There wasn't a lot of voice acting. It was kind of like this, where there's like little shout outs
Nice work.
for particular moments. But the one that I always remember is when you take a really good photo of a Pokemon and Professor Oak looks at it and his voice line is wonderful. Like said exactly like that. So I just keep expecting it whenever I get like a really good photo. I'm bracing for wonderful. You were close.
Oh,
Look at that, you've hit a new stage in your research. Keep an eye out for changes no matter how small. By the way, thanks to the progress you've made in your research, I've got something to report. I'll fill you in once your photos are squared away. I think you'll be pleased to hear this. Wonderful. You were close. What was some of the other stuff? He had like 3 or 4 lines for looking through photos.
all right.
I was, of course, an amazing photographer, so I only ever heard wonderful.
Now,
It's about time I gave you your next task.
What?
Ooh, what is it? What is it? I'd like you to visit the jungle during the night and photograph a Crystabloom glowing in the dark. What's a Crystabloom? Phil, if you don't even know that much, hand in your badge. Hand in your... hand in your gun and badge, Phil.
Oh,
It's a type of flower that can give off light. You remember seeing any odd flowers out there?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I did. Red ones. That's probably the type we're after. If you see one lit up at night, it's in what we call the Illumina state. Do we need to do anything special if we find one?
No.
Not particularly, just snap a photo of it. Your camera can analyze it for
Thanks.
you. That should be all you need to know for now. Enjoy the nighttime jungle. Wait, did I actually get? I think I heard a Pokemon crying around here, but where is it coming from? Oh, I have so many requests. I can't believe I didn't get this one. Maybe I need to get an actual picture of it eating. Ooh, I often see Pikipek flying near Toucanon's nest. What do you suppose they're up to? Oh, that one gives me a gift. In the tall grass gives me a gift. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on! We got more apple, Zach! Throw it in and you win a prize! Hold on! We just gotta go to Apple Zach's profile. This is really important. I would never block Apple Zach. What are these? Oh, it's spoilers! Today's his birthday! Oh my god. Crush! Hey, nice haircut! Me! Damn it, I can't see more Apple Zach. Please post more pictures that I can see. I don't want to spoil myself, but these are incredible. Shoutouts to Apple Zach. I'm gonna give him all of my medals. Sweet, he's received 70,000 sweet medals and he deserves every one of them. Can you follow somebody? I want to make sure that I don't lose Apple Zach. My kingdom for Apple Zach. Oh my god. But anyway, I should probably actually head to bed. I do have to work tomorrow. But I am gonna be playing more Metal Gear Solid 3 tomorrow on Twitch. So more boo gear. Yes, and I already know the first thing that I'm gonna do. I've been thinking about it since the end of the last Metal Gear Solid 3 stream, is I have regretted not strategizing a way to creep across those two the ropes that were hanging that I had to slide along. I gave up too easily, and all I've done since is think about how I want to try it again and play better. So I can get whatever the hell the box is on top of the on top of the rock on the other side. So that's priority 1. That's priority 1 when we start Metal Gear 3 again tomorrow. Metal Gear Solid 3. But yeah, I'm gonna do that tomorrow on Twitch. So if you want to see more Metal Gear Solid 3, same time, same Moose time, different Moose channel. Are you gonna change the number in the thumbnail for the next Pokemon Snap stream? I mean, isn't every Pokemon Snap stream like we're playing it for the first time? If you really think about it, they're all the first. Anyway, I'll see you guys tomorrow for Metal Gear Solid 3. And I hope that you have a good rest of your night. Or I'm trying to show you that I'm the #1 Pokemon Snap streamer. That's what the 1 is for. Have a good rest of your night, or your morning, or your afternoon, or whatever it is, wherever you are. See you tomorrow. And O2 Zach Applefry. O2 Boba Fett. No! Boba Fett. No!